Hi and welcome to episode 12 of the Big Box Amiga Games, and I think this might be the final one for now. We'll see if there ever is a final one, but as you know from quite a few episodes back, I went to the Play Expo at Blackpool and I purchased Humans 3 Evolution Lost in Time, or Evolution depending on how you want to say that word. But anyway, I purchased that and I thought, aha, well I haven't got 1 or 2. And is there a 4? So I went on eBay and slowly but surely I managed to purchase the Humans. You ain't seen nothing like them. Now this is actually box number 1 and I realise it's been a bit crushed and stuff, but this is second hand and it's the best I could find on eBay at the time. That was a decent enough price for what it was, because I've never actually played these games, so don't want to go too crazy. But it was a little bit of box fixing, but it's good enough. Now let's try to find out what's in here. I'm assuming they're the floppies because they're a floppy sized box, and we've got 3 discs, A, B and C, but I haven't done the thing that I normally do, which is look on the back, have I? So let's put that back and have a look on the back. So there's some screenshots. This game came out in 1992 by Image Tech Design. Yeah, Image Tech Design. That's definitely what they were called. It seems to have got pretty good reviews. A bit scary that they're rolling something around that looks somewhat humanoid like themselves. But let's go inside and see what's in here. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff in here. So, oh, there's yet more stuff. That's it, an empty box. What have we got? We've got a readme. Welcome to Humans, the ultimate prehistoric game. If you want answers fast, Mirage has produced a hint book. You can buy a hint book for $6.99. And what else do we have? We have thank you for buying the Humans, and a little catalogue of more things that that company sold. Oh, so actually you could get a t-shirt, a cap, a 7-inch record, a cassette, a CD single, a pop video, a drinks mat, a poster of the Humans, or you can buy Ashes of Empire poster, a Mirage enamel badge, or a Mirage juggling balls. And posting package was £1.50. And they've got a feedback form. So yeah, if you're really into the game, you could send off and get stuff. I think it'd be kind of cool to have a Humans t-shirt though. I think that'd be kind of cool. What's on the back? Just a different prepaid what they've got there. So there's that, and then there seems to be some kind of comic cartoon strip. Humans, the crazy race up the ladder of evolution. Oh. So, not many words, but funny to look at. So he's got different things of what he's done. I think the idea is that you're the one that's trying to stop being such a idiot caveman and solve problems. And of course, as we all know, dinosaurs were around at the same time as the cavemen. Oh dude, he's been struck by lightning. Oh no, yeah, he's been struck by lightning. And then there's more stuff on the back. So hopefully you can read all of that. That's a funny thing to have. And then we have this, which seems to be the same sort of image that was on the t-shirt. And it tells you what your character is and what the different other characters are and what they do. In a long roundabout way, as far as I remember, Humans is a bit like Lemmings in you've got to do something and then you got to get another one to do something else and then get them to do that and this, that and the other, and then you eventually finish that particular screen that you're on. and go on to the next level. So that's interesting, that's all in there. I'm intrigued to see what's in the rest of the other one, because I fixed the box on the next one. You'll see what I'm talking about in a moment. Oh, somewhat fixed it. So I've got to be careful with this. It was an unusual design of a cardboard box that I think to have a flap like that. It seemed like a good idea at the time, but of course people stack things and that's what's crushed it by putting other computer games on top of it. Just like I'm going to be doing right this minute as I pull out the second game, which is this one. And this one really had seen better days, this particular box. You might see around the edges I've used invisible tape, which granted you can still see, but it is called invisible tape. A little bit here, there and everywhere, and it's actually built up the structure of the box because it was really ripped and fallen to bits. It was very much a pancake when I got it. I knew that at purchase that it was a damaged box. I'm not upset at the seller at all, but I bought this one, and the only reason I bought this one is because no one else seemed to be selling it. Of course it'd be nice to have a better box and everything like that, but I did want to have the games 1 and 2, because it doesn't seem to be a 4, at least not out on the Amiga. But where have we got on this one? So it just mentions that it's for the Amiga, joystick required. Let's see what year this came out. This came out in 1992 as well, so maybe it was like beginning of the year, end of the year sort of thing. But this time the caveman is the one that's on the spit and the dinosaurs are getting ready to eat him. It's got screenshots, but it doesn't mention if they're Amiga or not. Let's flip this over, and again we've got the box of floppies, and again it's 3 floppies. Let's get that in there. What have we got here? Oh, just so you see the graphics of inside the box a bit better now that this one's taken out. This has got a little bit of invisible tape on it as well to help keep the structure of the box together. Oh. And there we go. Another manual. Jurassic levels. Telling you. It tells you the period of time different things are. And thank you for buying it again and again. They're trying to get you to buy t-shirts and things. I seem to remember there was more to this. Oh yes, there we go. Hey, I wonder if there's more to the other one as well. I just remembered that there's this, but I've never actually pulled up the box of the other one. But yes, on this one there is actually a game. You're supposed to cut out your counters and your spinny thing to know how many moves you're supposed to make, and then you're supposed to answer some questions. I think, where was the one that, I think one of these things here actually explains what the game was, or was it in here somewhere? Oh, it's definitely not that bit. Oh yes, it's this bit. This is actually for this game thing, and it asks you to do different things. As in dinosaurs and human snakes and ladders, human riders without overlapping each of the rider on a horse. So you're supposed to cut this out, and you're not supposed to overlap it and play that game. And then you're supposed to cut all this out and then slide it around so you can see the full picture. And then snakes and ladders, basically. Is it showing it all in there? There we go. But let's have a look at the last one, just to make sure there isn't anything hiding on at the bottom, because I have forgotten to check for that. So bear with me. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I was quite surprised when I started ordering these because I sort of thought at first that this was the first game and the other one was the second game, because this one looks a bit more rushed to me. Maybe it's just my eyes, but or maybe it was the state of the box. Anyway, let's have a quick look to see if there's anything hiding behind here. No, there's nothing actual hiding. It's just an empty. It would be an empty box if I took all that out. So let's get this all back in there again. And let's move on to the last game of this particular series, Humans 3 Evolution, and this time they used a proper box. Ooh. So there's just that, and then how many discs is there this time? There's 4 discs this time, and this is the 1200 version of the game. What's that? Oh, I've gone straight into it, haven't I, again. When did this game come out? This game came out in 1996, so it took 4 years in development for this game. Well, at least, maybe not 4 years of development, but it took them 4 years to get around to it. So it's a thicker manual, this one. Everything's in here this time, more icons, also more languages, because there's different languages here. So let's see where the English actually starts. That's French. Introduction. So, yep, 32 pages of English stuff. So technical assistance, exits and scores, different icons. But again, it's still you're having to wander around and do stuff. But this time it seems to have moved on a fair bit, because we're into the times of the Egyptians and Robin Hood, if he was a real person, which of course he is. Different characters, Camelot, Sherwood Forest, modern Japan, ancient China, Viking era. So yeah, they've moved on a fair bit, but they're still having to figure stuff out. And there's obviously something to do with spaceships in it as well. So that's it of the Big Box Amiga games. Now I still do have a few more Big Box Amiga games, but as I say, this is going to be all in an episode all by itself, and you'll fully understand when you get to see that, which I'm going to be making next. And you really will understand when why I put it all together in one big episode. It's going to be quite a few boxes getting opened. But as for now, as always, happy gaming.